This is Marcus Reid, 38 years old, blind, United States Marine Corps veteran. He lost his sight in Afghanistan. IED explosion, 2015. For 8 years, Marcus has lived in darkness. But on June 12, 2023, Marcus Reid proved that you don't need eyes to be a hero. You just need courage. This is his story. Marcus wasn't always blind. 12 years ago, he was Corporal Marcus Reid, Marine Corps Infantry, 2nd Battalion, 7th Marines, Afghanistan, Helmand Province, 2015. Marcus was on patrol with his unit, routine sweep, checking for IEDs. Then everything exploded. Hidden bomb, right under their vehicle. The blast threw Marcus 20 feet, shrapnel everywhere, fire, screaming. When Marcus woke up in the field hospital, everything was dark. The doctors told him, "The shrapnel damaged your optic nerves. We did everything we could. You'll never see again." Marcus was 26 years old, and his world went black. The first 2 years were hell. Depression, anger, PTSD from the blast, mixed with grief over his blindness. Marcus couldn't do anything, couldn't work, couldn't drive, couldn't even walk without hitting walls. He thought his life was over, but then something changed. The VA connected him with a specialist, Dr. Sarah Chen, orientation and mobility training. She taught him how to navigate the world without sight. "Marcus, your eyes are gone, but your other senses, they're about to become superhuman." She was right. Over the next 6 years, Marcus learned to live in darkness. His hearing became razor sharp. He could identify people by their footsteps, cars by their engine sounds. His sense of smell developed. He could tell what food was cooking 3 apartments away. His spatial awareness became incredible. He could map rooms in his mind, navigate without a cane, and his Marine training never left. Combat awareness, threat detection, strategic thinking. Marcus Reid was blind, but he wasn't helpless. June 12, 2023, Monday afternoon, 3:15 p.m. Marcus was at Green Valley Supermarket, his usual Monday grocery trip. He knew the store layout by heart. Aisle 3, canned goods. Aisle 5, bread. Aisle 7, produce. He was in aisle 5, feeling the bread packages, testing for freshness. The store was moderately busy. Marcus could hear maybe 20 people, shopping, talking, cartwheels squeaking. He'd learned to filter sounds, focus on what mattered. Then he heard something that didn't fit. A child's voice, high-pitched, scared. "Mommy? Mommy?" Then a man's voice, low, urgent. "Shut up, kid. Keep walking." Marcus's head turned. Military instinct activated. That wasn't apparent. The tone was wrong. The kid was scared, really scared. Marcus heard struggling, small feet scuffing, being dragged. "Mommy, help!" Then the man's voice again, angry. "I said shut up." A hand over mouth, muffled crying. Marcus heard it clearly, 20 feet away, moving toward the exit. Everyone else in the store was oblivious. Music playing, people shopping. Normal day, but Marcus knew this was a kidnapping. Marcus moved, fast. He didn't think. Marine training took over. He tracked the sound. The man's footsteps, heavy, size 11 boots, rubber soles, moving quickly toward the automatic doors. The child, small, maybe 6 years old, being carried, crying muffled by a hand. Marcus followed, his cane folded in his pocket. He didn't need it right now. He moved through the aisles, perfectly, memory of the layout guiding him. He heard the automatic doors open. The kidnapper was leaving. Marcus called out, "Hey, stop." The footsteps didn't stop. They ran. Marcus ran too. Outside, parking lot. Marcus emerged from the store. 40 people around. Cars, shopping carts, chaos of sounds. But Marcus filtered it all, focused on one sound. Running footsteps, heavy breathing, muffled child crying. 20 feet ahead, moving right, toward the parking lot back section. Marcus ran. Full sprint. People yelled, "Sir, you're blind. Be careful." Marcus ignored them. He heard a car door open, passenger side. The man throwing the child inside. "No," Marcus screamed. He was 10 feet away. The man heard him. "Get away from me, man." Marcus didn't stop. He reached out. His hand caught the car door, slammed it shut before the man could close it. The man shoved Marcus, hard. Marcus stumbled, but didn't fall. Marine Corps training, balance, center of gravity. "You're blind. Get out of here." Marcus stood firm. "Let the kid go." The man panicked, threw a punch. Marcus heard the wind displacement, the shoulder rotation, the fist coming. He'd trained for this, hand-to-hand combat, blind sparring drills at the VA. Marcus blocked, perfectly, then countered, fist to the man's solar plexus. The man gasped, bent over. Marcus grabbed him, military restraint hold, arm locked behind back, face pressed against the car. "Somebody call 911. Marcus yelled. This man just tried to kidnap a child. The parking lot erupted. People running over, phones out, calling police. The child was in the car, crying, terrified. A woman ran up. Mma, my baby. The mother. She'd been in the checkout line. Didn't realize her daughter was gone. She grabbed Emma from the car, sobbing, holding her. Marcus kept the kidnapper restrained, pressed against the car, not moving. You can't even see me. How did you? Marcus smiled. Cold. I don't need to see you. I can hear everything. Police arrived. 4 minutes later, they arrested the man. David Kruger, 34 years old, prior convictions, child predator, on parole. He'd been watching the store, waiting for an opportunity. Emma's mother, Jennifer Hayes, was crying, holding her daughter. You saved her. You saved my baby. Marcus knelt down, facing Emma's voice. Hey, you okay? Emma's small voice. You can't see. No, but I could hear you needed help. Thank you. Marcus smiled. You're welcome, Emma. The story went viral. Blind Marine veteran stops kidnapping in supermarket parking lot. News cameras, interviews. Everyone wanted to talk to Marcus Reid. How did you do it? You're blind. Marcus's answer. Being blind doesn't mean I can't fight. I'm still a Marine. The video footage from the store's security cameras showed everything. Marcus tracking, moving, fighting, all without seeing. It looked superhuman, but Marcus knew better. It's not superhuman. It's training, adaptation, and never giving up. 2 weeks later, FBI Special Agent Linda Morrison contacted Marcus. Mr. Reid, we've been following your story, your ability to track targets without sight, your combat effectiveness. We'd like to offer you a position, FBI consultant, hostage rescue training. Marcus was confused. Training? For what? Teaching agents how to operate in total darkness, how to fight blind, how to use other senses. Blind combat operations are becoming more important, and you're the best we've seen. Marcus laughed. You want a blind guy teaching FBI agents? We want a Marine who happens to be blind, teaching our agents how to adapt to any situation. Marcus accepted. Over the next year, Marcus trained over 200 FBI agents. Blindfold drills, sound tracking, spatial awareness, combat without sight. He taught them what he'd learned. Your eyes lie. They focus on one thing and miss everything else. But your ears, they hear 360 degrees. Your nose, it detects threats you'd never see. Learn to fight blind, and you'll be unstoppable with sight. The agents called it Reid training, and it worked. In 2024, an FBI hostage rescue mission went dark. Power cut, complete blackness. The agents used Reid training, successfully rescued 4 hostages, 0 casualties. Marcus got a personal thank you call from the FBI director. You saved lives today, Marcus, without even being there. As for Emma Hayes, she and her mother visited Marcus every month. Emma was fascinated by how Marcus lived. How do you know where things are? Marcus taught her. Close your eyes. Listen, what do you hear? Emma closed her eyes. The clock, the refrigerator, cars outside. Good, now you're seeing with your ears. Emma smiled. You're like a superhero. Marcus laughed. No, I'm just a Marine who learned to adapt. But to Emma, he was a superhero. Every year on June 12th, the anniversary of the kidnapping, Emma and Jennifer would visit Marcus. They'd bring him cookies, sit with him, talk. You gave me my daughter back, Jennifer said. I'll never forget that. Marcus smiled. I couldn't let her be taken. I heard her fear, and I couldn't ignore it. Today, Marcus Reid is 38 years old, still blind, still a Marine. He works as an FBI consultant, teaches Reid training to law enforcement across the country. He's also started a nonprofit, Adaptive Warriors, teaching blind veterans how to live independently, how to thrive, how to fight. Losing your sight isn't the end, Marcus tells them. It's just a different beginning. You're not disabled, you're adapted. Over 3 years, Adaptive Warriors has trained 150 blind veterans, taught them mobility, independence, self-defense. Many of them now work, live alone, thrive, because Marcus showed them it's possible. Marcus still shops at Green Valley Supermarket every Monday, 3 p.m. The staff knows him, the customers know him. That's Marcus Reid, the blind Marine who stopped the kidnapping. But Marcus doesn't think of himself as a hero. I just did what any Marine would do, protect the innocent, sight or no sight. That doesn't change. Sometimes Emma is there, with her mom, shopping. She always runs up to Marcus. Mr. Marcus, he recognizes her voice immediately, kneels down. Hey Emma, how's school? Good, I got an A in science. That's my girl, proud of you. Emma hugs him. You're still my superhero. Marcus smiles. And you're still the bravest kid I know. This is the story of Marcus Reid, the blind veteran who caught a kidnapper, the Marine who proved that darkness doesn't mean defeat, the man who taught the FBI how to fight blind, and the hero who showed the world You don't need eyes to see danger. You don't need sight to be a warrior. You just need courage, training, and the refusal to give up. Marcus Reid lost his eyes in Afghanistan, but he never lost his vision of who he could become, his vision of who he could help, his vision that blindness is just another challenge to overcome, and that's what makes him a hero. Not what he lost, but what he refused to let it take from him.